Welcome back. Fire Chief Scott Lewis spoke to News 46 today about the weekend incidents and how to stay safe this time of year.
And of course, we had our traditional Thanksgiving Day oven fires, and so we responded to several of them during the course of the day. We also had the opportunity to travel to some motor vehicle accidents in and out of the area as part of mutual aid assignments, including Amargosa for an all-terrain vehicle accident, which we flew that patient directly to UMC Trauma. We were also notified of a one vehicle rollover out on Highway 160 in the area of mile marker 26 that we responded to. Very, very busy weekend. A lot of medical calls. You know, it's typical this time of year. A lot of investigations resulting from the use of, space heaters and other things that we discussed in a previous segment.
Also, got to be careful if you're putting up those Christmas lights. Those type of falls are happening this time of year, right?
You bring up a great point because we've already been on numerous falls within the last several days, and some resulting in pretty serious injuries.
And so be very careful. Make sure that you have a family member with you at the time that you're hanging up these lights, because we've seen in the past where sometimes people are outside hanging up things and they don't have anybody around them to get help.
Yeah, at least keep your cell phone with you. Keep some kind of mechanism so if you do fall. We've had an increase in the number of dependent alarms, and we are receiving those type of activations from fall victims on a regular basis.
And those are very useful.
They can be, absolutely. We get a lot of false alarms, but when they are real incidents, they're a great tool to have.
What's some advice that you have for some of these cooking fires? Because I know Christmas is coming up.
When we talk about a lot of our stovetop, it's a lot of the times it's unattended cooking. So simply, if you have something on the top or burner surface, stay with it. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher in close range. Oven fires, if you discover that the grease has caused a fire with it, simply keep the oven door closed, turn off the heat, and call 911.
Linda Wright and the Holiday Task Force fed hundreds of local residents on the Thanksgiving holiday. We caught up with Linda at Nye Communities Coalition, where the dinner was held.
We're here at the holiday Thanksgiving dinner for the community, and it's a huge success. We have lots of people here having dinner, and we're serving turkey and ham and stuffing and mashed potatoes and pie. And
we have massive volunteers and people who've been working on this for days, months.
Yes, we have lots of volunteers, and we've been working on it since the end of September to put this on. And we have planned for 1,000 people. Not sure how much we've served so far. And we've had over 300 meals go out to the community.
Yeah, because you're delivering, right?
Yes, we delivered this morning. And so those dinners all went out before we actually opened the door to have the community come in.
So tell me a little bit about how many turkeys did you guys make?
We had 25 cases of turkey breasts. We cooked them right here in the kitchen. Eric Webb from Wings and Things is our chef in the kitchen for the Holiday Task Force now.
All right. And so we're still here. Can you tell me about Dave Yoder? Because I know that he had a structure fire. Yes. How's he doing? He's not here. He's always a staple here.
He's always a staple here, but he's taken time off. And so has our Heritage family and Pastor Ron. So we have a new crew in the kitchen, and we're having a new MC today. We have Leo doing the MCing for us, and we're just having a great time.
And then you even have a coat or clothing closet here?
Yes, we do. We call it our coats, and we've been gathering coats before Thanksgiving, and then we send them to CCA for cleaning, and then they come out and they're here for distributing on Thanksgiving. And we will be doing that from now until Christmas to have for Christmas also. So if anybody has any, they can drop them off at the Coalition, and we'll do the same thing and have a clothing room set up so they can get hats and scarves and jackets and coats and blankets and anything else that we might have.
You're also looking for volunteers for the Christmas one?
Yes, I'm always looking for volunteers and drivers.
So anybody who would like to volunteer or drive for the Christmas community meal, which will be here at the same location, Nye Communities Coalition, on Christmas Day.
Yes, they can call me at 775-727-9970, extension 236.
And the community Christmas tree was lit Saturday night and will shine all season long in the parking lot of the Pahrump Nugget. This year, there were some extra special treats for participants.
We are celebrating the magic of Christmas with an event here at the Pahrump Nugget. It culminates with the tree lighting coming shortly. This afternoon we had hay rides, we had hot chocolate, and we had popcorn and cotton candy and decorating cookies and hayride. And Starbucks provided by Assemblyman James Oscarson. Yeah.
So there's a bunch of entities that came together to get this going, right?
There are, yes. So No to Abuse did the magic of Christmas. Freedom Reigns Ranch brought in their tractor and ran the hayride all afternoon. Karen with K&I is the one who's put together the community tree and does the community tree lighting. And none of it could happen without the Pahrump Nugget.
So tell me about Nugget Communities Coalition.
So Nine Communities Coalition had AmeriCorps Vistas that came and helped volunteer to do face painting and all kinds of activities all day. They were here as volunteers.
People can come out here all the time because this tree will be out here until after Christmas. They can take family photos, they can look at it, they can get involved.
Right, and it's beautiful. So it's a great time for family photos, and it's beautiful in the daytime too. Yeah. So we had a lot of families take pictures today.
I want to thank the Pahrump Nugget for providing this area for the community to get together.
Right, and you know, people don't understand these things don't just magically appear, right? So the Nugget sends out engineers to help and get the power running and do all of that and set the tree up and everything that they've done in the background to make this thing happen.
Hey, this is just a great event. We have so much fun out here. You look around and you see this community and what it does and how they support each other, how they truly care about each other, and how they come together and not only in times of need but in good times as well and support. Had some great events this weekend at the event that happened out at the Coalition. Now you're having the Christmas tree lighting. We'll have other great events going on the whole month of December, and throughout the year there's great things that happen. So just grateful to be a part of this community and be able to represent them.
Such a fun weekend. Well, we'll have your weather with Noah Began right when we return.